Good morning, everybody. Wow, what a nice, wonderful big group we have. We are at the English Reader Theaters Club, meeting here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we are growing, and it's beautiful to see everybody. I hope you did receive your emails with the plays and what it is that we're reading, and that that's useful. And if you'd like to receive and you aren't, if you send me your email or get in touch with me, I'll make sure to get you on the list. We have 16 members on the list of people who are receiving emails now on what it is that we're reading. And so I'm just thrilled with what's happened. I'm going to ask, did everybody have an opportunity to at least read through today's Reader's Theater? Did you have a chance to look at it yet?
I did.
Okay. Because I wanted to see, first off, if there were any questions about some of the words or the story itself before we started reading it. If you had any questions ahead of time with the words. And I'm going to share that screen with you now. Okay. The Giant's Wife.
Yes, Giant's Wife.
Did you find any problems? Those of you that did happen to read through it, I actually looked up the main character or the main giant here, and couldn't find a lot on him. But he's pronounced Cuchulainn. No, that's not right. Cahoon. And I did find, interestingly enough, a video of a YouTube video of a shadow puppet reading of this, which I put into the chat box for people if you wanted to look at that and see a shadow box playing. Oh, do you know what that is? A shadow puppet play? Do you know what I mean by a shadow puppet?
No.
You can unmute. Shadow.
No.
Shadow puppet.
Okay, well, let's see. Maybe I can.
It's unique technique.
Bring you to it. Wait a second. Let me just get this. I'm just going to share with you for a minute so you can see what a shadow puppet is. I'll just pull this out. Sorry. Well. So you'll see how they're presenting it. There.
Yes.
So what they do is they have a screen or like a sheet or something, and then they make their puppets out of cardboard or paper, and they put a stick on it. Sometimes you can put a couple sticks on it so you can make it move. And then they act it out with the puppets behind the screen. That's a shadow puppet. It's also great fun and wonderful things for the kids. I hope you can see the link so you can see the play in a shadow puppet. But if you've never done it before and you want to learn how, I've done shadow puppets. It's great fun, and I'll teach you how to do them. Okay. We are back with the play now. And were there any questions beforehand? No? Everybody's good. All right. So there are 4 narrators and 3 main people. Let's start with the main people. We have Finn, Ona, and Cahoon. So who'd like to be who? Young guys.
Narrator.
Um, okay. Did we lost Mustaf, is that right? He's not on now, huh? He wasn't. All right. So I'm just gonna go down. Let's do, Olga, do you want to be Ona?
And who do you ask, Tracy?
Well, I was asking Olga, does she want to be, you there?
We haven't got Olga today.
Okay.
She
Tatiana.
isn't. Tatiana, I'm here.
I'll take what you allocate me, okay, Nigel? Please ask me, tell me what you want, okay?
Okay, how about you do Finn?
The giant.
Sorry? I'll be the
Nigel, you do
giant.
Finn.
Who?
Finn,
Finn, okay.
Finn.
Mhm.
And then we need Cahoon. Who wants to be Cahoon? Nadia, you want to be Cahoon?
Oh. Cahoon?
Cahoon?
Wow. I will try. I will try.
Okay, that's all any of us are doing is we're all trying, right?
Mhm.
So I need narrator 1, narrator 2, narrator 3, and narrator 4. So,
Cahoon.
Katrina, you want to be 1?
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, no problem. I'll be narrator.
Okay, and Grace, how about narrator 2?
I'm okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, and who else have we got here? You're better at this than I am.
Raihana. Francisco. Raihana is gone.
Who's the iPhone? And who is
Ash, probably.
Ash? What? Okay. I can't tell. You have to let me know. I need 2 more narrators. Ash, are you there?
So perhaps Tatiana can be narrator 3.
I thought Tatiana was Ona.
Ona.
Isn't she?
Mhm. Okay. Good.
Ona.
I have Nigel as Finn, Tatiana as Ona, and Nadia as Cahoon, and you
Cahoon.
as narrator 1, Grace is narrator 2, and I need 2 more.
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys are gonna have to speak up, unmute, and let me know who's gonna do what.
Hannah wants to narrate report.
Oh yeah, Tracy. Hey, Tracy, can I
Ah.
have number 4?
Can you have
Ash.
4? Who's talking?
Hello.
Ash, is that you?
Ash speaking.
Ash, Ash, you're 4. I need a 3.
And Raihana 3. Okay.
Hannah 3.
Okay. Raihana 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay? We got it? Everybody's good? All right. Here we go. It actually. Ooh, what's that long line through the script? How did that happen? Somebody ended up drawing on it, I guess.
You drew something.
I did?
Yes.
How did I do that?
No.
I don't know. No idea how I did
You
it.
can rub it away.
How do I rub it away? I don't know how to rub it away, but that's okay. I'm not worried. We can see it all right, okay? So narrator 1 starts.
Many years ago, in the north of Ireland, there lived a giant named Finn McCool.
That's my name.
Ash? Ash, if you're there, you need to unmute.
There's no Ash, I think. He's here.
We lost him? Who was narrator 4?
Ask him.
Okay, well, I'll read narrator 4.
Tracy, I
Anybody?
am the narrator 4.
Yes,
So let's start.
you're narrator 4. Here you go, right here.
Tracy, I can see a scratch on the script. Is there any scratch on the script?
Well, I don't know. Somehow or another, the screen got written on, and I don't know how to get rid of it. So I just figured we'll read and
All right. Okay, no worries. Okay. Let me give it a trial. One thing Finn is said to have done was to make a road that crossed the sea from Ireland to Scotland. You can still see what's supposed to be the first stretch of that road. It's called the Giant's Crossway, and it's a group of great rocks all fitting together.
Now, this story happened when Finn was building his road. At the time we were talking about, Finn was a worried giant. He'd been told that another giant called Cuchulainn was looking for him to challenge him to fight, to find out which of them was.
Oh,
This Cuchulainn was said to have beaten every giant in Ireland except Finn, and the thought of meeting him face to face made Finn shake in his boots.
Well, when Finn had been walking away from home a good many months, he took it into his head to go home and see his wife, a fine woman named Una. It was 2 counties away, but sure that wasn't far for a man like Finn.
Ash, 4.
Francisco. Oh, Ash.
Ash.
Ash?
Yes.
Ash?
Narrator 4.
I'm sorry, he pulled up a fair tree by its roots, a full-grown tree, mind you, and stripped off the branches to make himself a walking stick. Then off he set, and in no time at all he reached his own mountain and the house he'd built on it. And there was Ona to greet him.
Una, my love.
Ah, Finn, it's glad to see you. I hope you're a bit hungry, for I fixed a little something when I saw you coming.
She sat him down to the grand meal and 3 whole roast oxen, 30 boiled cabbages, and a pile of her best bread loaf, which she had just taken from the oven.
Nigel?
A finer cook never filled this great belly. Num, num, num.
Mhm.
But Ona could see that her husband was worried about something.
What ails you, Finn?
Ach, Una, it's this Cuchulainn.
Narrator 1.
Narrator 1. Katrina?
Narrator 1.
Katrina?
Can I jump in?
Finn tells her how the dreaded giant was looking for him.
And every time I suck my thumb, I get more worried about him.
You see, Finn had a magic thumb, and if he sucked it, it would warn him in any danger.
Now, Oma was worried too, but she had no idea.
Go now and look across the mountain for his coming. You are sure to see him on his way. And that'll give us time to prepare a welcome.
Finn McCall did what his wife did, for he knew her to be a woman of great good sense. And inside the house, Ona cleared the table and began baking a new batch of bread loaves. There were the big flat loaves and you can see in Ireland to this day. But this was a special vest indeed, for inside each loaf she put a great iron ring.
Well, at last Finn ran into the house.
Una, he's coming. And he's a terrible size of a creature. What can I do? If I run away, I'll be shamed forever. And if I stay here, he'll tie my body in knots.
Be easy now, Finn. Just do what I say, and before the day is out, maybe his own forefinger will betray him.
You see, Chachulin too had a magic finger. All his strength was in the forefinger of his right hand. If he lost the finger, he'd be no stronger than any ordinary man.
He's coming. He'll be here in a minute.
Now hold your tongue, Finn, and put on his nightgown of mine.
What? Me put on the clothes of a woman? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Trust me now, Finn.
So grumbling away, Finn put on his wife's nightgown. Oma put a one.
Woman, what do you think you're doing?
Just lie down there, Finn, and you'll need this baby bottle too. Stick with.
Oop.
Now keep yourself quiet and leave everything to me.
Just then Cuchulainn came waking up fast to the house.
Good day to you.
Come in then and welcome. It will grieve my husband to know you called when he wasn't here to greet you.
Well now, that's very civil of you, woman. But it grieves me even more to learn he's not at home, 'cause I was told I'd find him here.
Well, now, you were told wrong, for Finn is away at his causeway. He went rushing there in a terrible rage. It seems that some giant called Cuchulainn has been looking for him, and Finn went off to beach that fool a lesson.
Then I'll go and find him there, for I'm Cuchulainn, and I won't rest till I've settled any argument about whether he's stronger than me.
Don't be in such a hurry. Come in and take your rest a while. You'll need it. If it's Finn you are going to fight, for he's twice your size and then times stronger looking.
Finn nearly fell out of the cradle with fright.
Oh, why does she have to go and blab like that? Why doesn't she just let him go?
But Una wasn't so anxious to get rid of Cuchulainn.
Now just set yourself down and I'll have a meal ready for you in no time. I've got the bread all baked and lovely pot of stew on the fire. Oh, while you're waiting, I wonder if you do me a favor. A cold wind blows in the door this time of day. Would you be so kind as to turn the house around? He always does it for me when he's home.
Certainly.
Up he got and went outside. With no bother at all, he picked up the whole house and turned it to face the hallway.
Una was a bit surprised because Finn himself couldn't have done it. She would just made that up, frightened Cuchulainn, but she didn't wait on trying to change it.
Thank you kindly. There is just one other thing. I'm hoping you won't mind my asking.
Ask on, good woman.
Finn was going to make a new well for me near the house. But he forgot to do it if he left in such terrible temper. There is water under all the rock for certain. All you need to do is pull the mountain apart.
All right then, I'll see if I can find it for you.
Off he went again. From the front door, Una watched him put his big fingers into a little crack on the rock. And with a couple of tugs, he ripped open the mountainside so the water gushed out.
Now, Una had made up that one too. So when he came back, she again tried not to look surprised.
Come in now and eat.
She sat him down and put his food before him with a big pile of bread loaves, the one she'd made with the iron griddle inside.
Now, that's a fine-looking bread.
Odin picked up a loaf and sank his teeth into it.
Ah, 1,000 thunderbolts. Woman, what did you put in your bread?
Nothing. What else? You tall man, that's the bread my husband.
You mean he eats this stuff? Sure, it is hard as rock, and I've lost one of my good front teeth on the first mouthful.
Didn't I say you were a poor, weak thing compared to Finn? You'll regret the day he gets his hands on you.
Nonsense! If he can eat his bread, so can I.
He picked up another loaf and dug his teeth into it.
Ah, I've lost me other front tooth.
Man, it's a good job you never met up with Finn. It's more than your 2 front teeth that you had lost.
You are tricking me. I don't believe any man eats bread like that.
Oh, don't you now? Just wait till you see this.
She took one of the loaves of the table and walked over the cradle. Finn was lying dressed like a baby.
This is Finn's son. Isn't he a fine little lad? Just like his daddy.
Goo, 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 goo.
Here you are, Nidав. Have a bit of bread.
Now this loaf looked like all the rest, but Oma knew it was the only one without an iron griddle.
Narrator 3.
Rayhana,
Is she still here?
yeah, she's there.
Then she gave him a big wink. Then Finn took a bit of the loaf that took away half the side of
That's amazing. And you tell me this is Finn's McCool's child?
None other. So you can guess what size of man his daddy is.
He must have a powerful set of teeth.
Now, this was just what Una was hoping for.
Oh, a grand set. Just slip your finger in there to feel them. Open your mouth now, baby, and let the nice man put in his big, strong finger.
So Cuchulainn slipped his great right forefinger into Finn's mouth.
Push it well, till you feel the back ones.
Cuchulainn pushed his finger as far as it would go.
step. Finn bit it off, swallowed it, then leaped from the cradle.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh!
Yeah.
Now, What did you say you'd do to Finn McCool?
Hmm.
Cuchulainn made a great swipe at Finn with his fist.
Hmm.
But he'd lost his finger and all his strength with it. So all he did was hurt his hand.
Oh.
Row.
Ah, yes, you'd better run.
Now, Finn, don't be too hard on the poor thing.
Finn chased Cuchulainn halfway across Ireland before he let him go.
And after that, he was free to get on with his route.
Wow, nice. Okay.
Thank you.
Behind
One
every man is a good woman.
Please listen to me. One of
Yes,
my friends want
that's
to
right.
join here. One of my friends joined here. Want
Oh,
to join.
wonderful. Okay, would you like to introduce her?
I gave him the link.
Okay. There were a couple of places that I wanted to go over with words, and you might also have some words that you had questions on. So I'm going to share the screen again with us. And look at now, it's not there. I don't know. We're gonna just read down through it again, or look through it one more time, and to see if there were problems, and go over words. What about a causeway? Do you know what a causeway is?
It's
No.
a site in Ireland.
It's what?
It's as a landmark of Ireland made of huge rocks, made up of huge rocks.
Connecting one
In Ireland.
to
Yes?
another. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, it is situated in Ireland.
it's a landmark.
And then let's see. I'm just gonna go through and see if you've got any questions.
Join করো, আমি তোমার কথা বলছি তো। তুমি ক্লিক করো এটাতে, মেসেঞ্জারে গিয়ে।
This is a fir tree.
Fir tree,
Fir
or spruce,
tree.
spruce, fir tree.
Yeah, evergreen.
They are evergreen trees.
Mhm.
They grow in the taiga. And Russian
In
people
Siberia.
decorate them for the New Year, for Christmas.
Christmas. Yes.
Mhm.
This is very hard. Hard topic.
Let's see. I was trying to find. Ona asks. Him. Okay. Ona asks,
Eh,
what ails you, Finn? What does ail mean? A-I-L, ail you?
Maybe hurts, it
Hurts.
hurts,
Hurts.
What hurts?
ache, hurt,
It
a
bothers
kind of
you?
slang,
Bothers,
English.
yes, worries perhaps.
Yeah.
Middle English,
Yes. Good.
some dialect.
What's bothering you? Okay. What's bothering you? And a great iron griddle.
Griddle, what is
Griddle.
it?
What's a
It's
griddle?
a frying pan.
It's a
Yes?
type. Yes, it's like a frying pan.
Really? Mm.
Usually, sometimes they can be electric, an electric griddle or whatever, but you make pancakes and stuff on it. And
Mhm.
I would like to ask my words, Ona. It means like just be easy now, the first word. Just like a sound.
Sound.
An exclamation.
Just exclamation, yes, yes.
Look, ache,
mhm.
ache.
yeah, Finn had more, Nigel did a wonderful job, had more sounds and stuff to make rather than words. Ach, ach,
Ache,
easy now.
look, look, ache.
The easy now.
Look.
See what I say. And before the day's out, maybe his own forefinger will be trimmed.
Och, och, och.
Ah, it's Russian. Oh.
Look.
Mhm.
Look. Look.
Ona says, now hold your tongue, Finn. What does hold your tongue mean?
Don't say a word.
Oh, I'm not going to try and hold my tongue?
Tongue
No. Don't say anything.
inside the mouth.
Yes.
Don't argue.
Don't argue. Good.
Argue.
Be quiet.
Yes.
You know what a nightgown is?
Night dress.
Night dress.
Ah, yes, dressing gown, night gown.
Will grieve my husband. What does it mean, grieve? Grieve my.
You will be upset.
Where is it? Grieve.
The last honor.
Ah, yes. Grieve my husband. Yes. Grief means sadness.
Yeah.
Grieve, yes.
Yeah,
Verb from
people used to
grieve.
say that grievance. People used to say grievance.
Make somebody grieve.
Good.
Make somebody grieve. It's
Grieve
always
is
with me.
noun. Grieve is a verb. Yes. That's very civil of you. That's very kind of you. Yes.
Yes.
Unusual phrase.
So civil, it means very kind,
I'm
Well,
sorry.
I guess.
because civil, it looks like гражданский.
Polite.
Which one are you looking at?
The first line of Kukulin.
Kuholin.
Well, now
And
that's very
that's
civil
very
of you.
civil of you.
That's very polite. That's very hospitable. That's very nice.
Ah,
Yes.
Polite. Kind, polite.
So why does she have to go and blab like that? Blab.
Chat.
Blah, 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 blah. Yes.
Anything else so far? You good?
So, for example, the water gushed out. So the water splashed out. Yes.
Poured. It
Rushed.
poured out. Gush is like it's more than just a trickle or a little bit. It's gushing out. It's pouring out of the mountain.
Mhm.
A huge amount of water.
Here you are, my dove. Have a bit of bread, my dove.
Mida or Mada?
Midav.
Mida.
It's Irish way of saying yes.
Celtic.
For my love, or whatever, yes. I've never heard of somebody saying love. I think that's kind of cool, a dove, a bird. Or...
Celtic. Dialect.
Mhm.
Who is the brains behind the story here?
Who is?
Who is the brains behind the story here? Did Finn?
Una.
Una was. Mhm.
Una is.
Una is that one kind of name, Una?
Yeah.
A
Una
great,
was
great
named
wife.
behind,
Oh, sorry.
getting Huon to stick his finger inside of Finn's mouth. Any other questions about the story? It's kind of a fun story. It's very different from the other ones
Yes.
that we were playing. This
Yes.
is more involving actual people talking rather than the animals.
Tracy, so
Yeah.
the story is called A Tall Tale. What does it mean? A legend?
A legend, folk tale, yeah.
Okay,
know,
a tall tale.
I'm sure you have folk tales that you were told as a child and that you tell your children.
Yes, yes.
It's just
Which
kind
have
of
long history. Yes,
right,
tall
passed
tale.
down through people sitting around the fire and telling stories, and they finally get written down. Yeah. That's what I'm
Thank
hoping
you.
you're going to also find some of these stories from your countries and share them so that we can turn them into reader theaters as well. We'll talk a little bit more. Okay, you want to read it again? And I'm going to have a problem with my computer again. I'm going to just turn my computer around this way.
Не получается у меня.
Can't reach my little cord. All right. Okay, so we want to read it again?
Yes.
Let's
I'm going to have to give Nigel a better role, though, because he didn't get to do too much front and ground. Nigel, how about you do Finn this time?
Are you
Is
asking
Nigel
me?
there?
I did Finn last time,
I
Tracy.
mean, I don't mean Finn, I mean Kahulin.
Yes.
Okay, you can sink your teeth into that.
Rah.
Okay. Who's gonna do Una this time? It's a good back and forth between Kahuna
Yes, a very important person. Maybe Kate will be.
Kate.
Okay.
Okay. And Finn?
Ash?
Is that
Finn has got nothing to do too much.
why don't I do Finn? I can make noises because that's about all he really does. Is make noises. And let's. Ash, do you want the narrator? One.
So, can I go with narrator one, Tracy?
Why don't you do narrator one, and then Nadia, do you want to do two?
Okay, let it be. Let me be.
Okay, and three. How about who we got? Rahana.
Una.
Rahana, you be three.
Okay.
And
Last time I was 3.
yo, you were three? I don't want you to be three. Before, and
Three.
Grace be three.
Yeah, Grace 3.
Grace three. Okay.
Yeah.
I am
All
4.
You're four.
Mm-hmm.
You're four. And Ash is one.
Yeah.
Two. Katrina's Ona. Kahuna is Nigel. And now Grunt for Finn. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Okay.
here we go. Share my screen again. Get ourselves up to the top of this again. There we go. We'll start with narrator one. Ash,
Yeah.
take it away.
Many years ago, in the north of Ireland, there lived a giant named Finn McCool.
Giant. Ash, it's a giant.
Giant.
Giant. You know a giant?
Oh, giant. Oh,
Giant.
giant. Okay. Okay. Beg your pardon.
That's okay. Try it again. Yeah, because that's a kind of a big piece there. We got to know giant.
Giant. Giant or giant?
The G have a
Giant, Jim, giant.
Giant or giant? Which one?
Which one is
Giant.
correct?
Giant.
Mhm.
Giant.
That G has a J sound. C and G and have hard and soft sounds. You can go G or J. But if there's an I after that G,
Mhm.
I'm going to go J.
The soft vowel.
Giant.
Right. Take it away, Ash. Let's start again. Many years.
Should I start once again?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Many years ago, in the north of Ireland, there lived a giant named Finn McCool.
That's me name.
One thing Finn is said to have done was to make a road that crossed the sea from Ireland to Scotland. You can still see what's supposed to be the first trace of that road. It's called the Giant Causeway, and it's a group of great rocks all fitting together.
Now, this story happened when Finn was building his road. At the time we are talking about, Finn was a worried giant. He's been told that another giant called Cuchulainn was looking for him to challenge him for a fight, to find out which of them was the strongest.
This Cuchulainn was said to have beaten every giant in Ireland except Finn, and the thought of meeting him face to face made Finn shake in his boots.
Well, when Finn had been walking away from home a good many money, took it into his head to go home and see his wife, a fine woman named Una. It was 2 countries away, but sure, that wasn't far for a man like Finn.
He pulled up a fire tree by its roots, a full-grown tree, mind you, and stripped off the branches to make him a walking stick. Then off he set and into time ate all he reached his own mountain and the house he would build on it. And there was Ona to greet him.
Una, me love.
Ach, Finn, it's glad I'm to see you. I hope you're a bit hungry, for I fixed a little something when I saw you coming.
She sat him down to a grand meal of 3 whole roast oxen, 3 boiled cabbages, and a pile of her best bread loaves, which she's just taken from the oven.
But Oma could see that her husband was worried about something.
What ails you, Finn?
Ach, Una, it's a Colin. Am I supposed to be
Narrator 1.
narrator 1, Ash?
Oh, Finn told her how the dreaded giant was looking for him.
And every time I suck my thumb, I get more worried about him.
You see, Finn had a magic tongue, and if he sucked it, it would warn him of any danger.
Now, Una was worried too, but she had an idea.
Go now and look across the mountain for his coming. You are sure to see him on his way, and that'll give us time to prepare a welcome.
So Finn McCool did what his wife bid, for he knew had to be a woman of great good sense. And inside the house, Uma cleared the table and began baking a new batch of bread loaves. These were the big, flat loaves you can see in Ireland to this day. But this was a special batch instead. For inside each loaf, she put a giant iron griddle.
Well, at last, Finn ran into the house.
Una, he's coming, and he's a terrible size of a creature. What can I do? If I run away, I'll be shamed forever. And if I stay, he'll tie my body in knots.
Be easy now, Finn. Just do what I say, and before the day is out, maybe his own forefinger will betray him.
You see, Koholin too had a magic. All his strength was in the forefinger for his right hand. If he lost that finger, he would be stronger than any ordinary man.
He's coming. He'll be here in a minute.
Now hold your tongue, Finn, and put on this nightgown of mine.
What? Me? Put on the clothes of a woman? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Trust me now, Finn.
So, grumbling away, Finn put on his wife's nightgown. Una put a white bonnet on his head, then pushed him toward a cradle in the corner.
Woman, what do you think you're doing?
Just lie down there, Finn, and you'll need this baby bottle too.
Well,
Now keep yourself quiet and leave everything to me.
Just then, Kuhuli came walking up fast to the house.
Nigel?
Good day to you.
Come in then and welcome. 'Twill grieve
Nigel,
my...
you're muted.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Nigel, do you want to do up here?
Well now, that's very civil of you, woman, but it grieves me even more to learn he's not at home, because I was told I'd find him here.
Well, now you were told wrong, for Finn is away at his causeway. He went rushing there in a terrible rage. It seems that some giant called Cuchulainn has been looking for him, and Finn went off to teach that fool a lesson.
I'll go and find him there, for I'm Cuchulainn, and I won't rest till I've settled any argument about whether he is stronger than me.
Ach, don't be in such a hurry. Come in and take your rest a while. You'll need it if it's Finn you are going to fight, for he's twice your size and 10 times stronger looking.
Finn nearly fell out of the cradle with fright.
Wow. Oh, why does she have to go and blab like that? Why doesn't she just let him go?
Una wasn't too anxious to get right over it.
Now just sit yourself down and I'll have a meal ready for you in no time. I got the bread all baked and a lovely pot of stew on the fire. Oh, while you're waiting, I wonder if you'd do me a favor. A cold wind blows in at the door at this time of day. Would you be so kind as to turn the house around? Finn always does it for me when he's home.
Certainly.
Up he got and went outside. With no bother at all, he picked up the whole house and turned it to face the other way.
Area 3?
Oma was a bit surprised because Finn himself couldn't have done it. She just made that up to frighten Kuhuli, but she didn't let on when he came back in.
Thank you kindly. There's just one other thing. I'm hoping you won't mind my asking.
Ask on, good woman.
Finn was going to make a new well for me near the house, but he forgot to do it. He left in such a terrible temper. There's water under all that rock for certain. All you need to do is pull the mountain apart.
All right then, I'll see if I can find it for you.
Off he went again. From the front door, Una watched him put his big fingers into a little crack in the rock. And with a couple of tugs, he ripped open the mountainside so the water gushed out.
Now Una had made up that one too. So when he came back, he again tried not to eyes.
Come in now and eat.
She sat him down and put his food before him with a big pile of bread loaves, the ones she made with the iron griddles inside.
Now that's fine looking bread.
Cuhullin picked up a loaf and sunk his teeth into it.
Ah, 1,000 thunderbolts. Woman, what did you put in your bread?
Nothing. What ails you, tall man? That's the bread my husband eats 6 dozen loaves of every day.
You mean he eats this stuff? Sure is as hard as rock, and I've lost one of me good front teeth on the first mouthful.
Didn't I say you were a poor, weak thing compared to Finn? Och, you'll regret the day he gets his hands on you.
Nonsense. If he can eat this bread, so can I.
He picked up another loaf and dug his teeth into it.
Ah, I've lost my other front tooth.
Man, it's a good job you never met up with Finn. It's more than your 2 front teeth you'd have lost.
You're tricking me. I don't believe any man eats bread like that.
Oh, don't you? Now, just wait till you see this.
She took one of the loaves off the table and went over to the cradle where Finn was lying dressed like a baby.
This is Finn's son. Isn't he a fine little lad? Just like his daddy.
Goo, 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 goo.
Here you are, me dove. Have a bit of bread.
Now, this loaf looked like all the rest, but Una knew it was the only one without an iron griddle.
She gave Finn a big ring. Then Finn took a bite of the loaf that took away half the size of it.
That's amazing. And you tell me this is Finn McCool's child.
None other. So you can guess what size of man his daddy is.
He must have a powerful set of teeth.
Now, this was just what Una was hoping for.
A grand set. Just slip your finger in there to feel them. Open your mouth now, baby, and let the nice man put in his big, strong finger.
So Cuhullin slipped his bed right forefinger into Finn's mouth.
Push it well in till you feel the back ones.
Cuhullin pushed in his finger as far as it would go.
Snap! Finn bit it off, swallowed it, then leaped from the cradle.
Woohoo!
Ah!
Now, what did you say you do to Finn McCool?
Ah!
Cuhullin made a great swipe at Finn with his fist.
Ah!
But he'd lost his finger and all his strength with it. So all he did was hurt his hand.
Ah!
Yes, you better run.
Now, Finn, don't be too hard on the poor thing.
Finn chased Cuhullin halfway across Ireland before he let him go.
And after that, he was free to get on with his work.
Wonderful. Nice. Nice job. Now, it would be good for you to either go back to Facebook and listen and read the story again, or when I get the video up, to go back and read. There's still some mispronunciations of words, and rather than to go back and point them all out, it would be good if you could listen and see if you can hear them and correct them. And if you have a question with one of them, we can talk about it again on Wednesday, okay? But there's still some mispronunciations of words, and I think probably it's easier for you now to read through it and listen, so you can begin to tune your ears into you know, the sounds and the correct words. Okay? Now, Ekaterina sent me the story that I sent you on Wednesday. And you've all had a chance to get your emails. If you don't, it's because I don't have your email address. And if you put it in the chat box, I will make sure that I'll include you in our newsletter.
Yeah, Tracy, sorry for interruption. Tracy, G-U-S-H-E-D, is this Gust?
G-U, guest, G-U-E-S-T, guest.
No.
Gust.
No.
Gust.
G-U-S-H-E-D, is this Gust?
Gush.
The water gushed out. Yes.
Gushed
water
out.
Gushed.
Poured. It
Okay.
poured out.
So what does that mean? Gushed out. The
Pour.
meaning, please?
Pour out. To pour out. Not just
Pour
to
out.
trickle.
Oh.
A drop.
Water pouring out.
Okay. Gushed out. Okay.
So I only sent to you the story that Ekaterina sent to me. I want you to read the story to get an idea of it, and then tomorrow I will send you the Reader's Theater script that Ekaterina and I worked on. And what I want you to do is, first of all, look at how was that story turned into a script. Okay, and it gives you an idea of how you can then begin to start taking your stories and scripting them into Reader's Theaters. And also, after we had done it, Ekaterina had mentioned the way the story had ended was not the way that the story in the Reader's Theater had ended. So we're going to look at the Reader's Theater story and the story itself and how it ended, and determine which one you like and how can we change it or not. Okay? So make sure you read Wednesday's story, and I'll send you the Reader's Theater for that tomorrow so you can see what we did. And then we'll do that story on Wednesday. Any questions or problems, concerns? Joys, happinesses?
Tracy, could I please introduce myself? I was a little bit late today, and my name is Nadia.
Nadia.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was sitting
with the beautiful background of the ocean and the waves.
I was sitting quietly listening to what was going on, and I didn't want to interrupt you. But at the end of the session, I would like to introduce myself and say I am another Nadia from Russia, and I'm a member of this Skype group. Yeah. And could you please post the link to your Facebook page here in the chat box so that I could join you on Friday, because on Wednesday, unfortunately, I'm going to work, and I'll be able to come here only on Mondays and Fridays.
Okay. Nadia, will you put your email into the chat box?
Yeah.
And then I will send you the newsletter as well, and you'll have all that information with the link. And if you have not joined our club on Facebook, it's the English Reader's Theater Club. And let me see, I will bring that up.
Where is the Facebook chat?
I'm sorry?
I do not know Facebook page. I don't know about the Facebook page.
Oh, the Facebook page, let me put
Please
in.
give me the link.
I will put in the link to our group page.
This is the
Yeah, Tracy, can we form a messenger group? Those who are the active participants of this Readers Club, can we form a messenger group?
A messenger on Facebook. I could try and do that with a little bit of help.
Messenger. I'm talking about messenger group. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. We can do that.
Yeah. So only the active participants, not just the outsiders, those who are participating and reading every day.
Right.
So only those, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
I'm excluded then.
I'm sorry?
I'm excluded then because this is my first time here.
You're not excluded. Nobody's ever excluded. You're welcome. You okay? Next time
No
we'll get
worries.
to reading. I have your
Yeah.
email, so you'll get the information. And if
Yes, there are no outsiders here.
you
People
need
come,
to,
interested,
you need
and
to
stay.
be
All
friends.
go. Yes.
Thank you, Tracy.
So make sure that you tag me and ask to be friends. Join the Readers Theater Club on Facebook. And I have your email, so I'll make sure that you're included in the emails. And we'll set up a Facebook group.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay? Any questions, problems? We're all good? It's a beautiful
No,
sunny
thank you.
day here. I'm going
Thank you. I should say goodbye.
to get outside today. I hope you've all had that opportunity to be outside.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
And so we will say goodbye to our Facebook viewers for now, and we'll meet here again Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Also say goodbye to all of my members. This is
Thank you.
a special day for me. I have to tell you that I really look forward to my time with you all. During the Readers Club. It's my only opportunity really to socialize, to see people, and to do something. And I think it's because of you all. You've made it that what it is, and it's growing. And I bless you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's all right. Tracy, stay safe.
Thank you,
Stay
everybody.
fine.
Goodbye.
Take care of yourself,
Bye.
Tracy, and everybody.
Take care. Yes.
Stay safe and
Thank
stay
you,
fine.
Ash.
Whatever you are.
Bye.
And distance doesn't matter nowadays.
Goodbye.
So it does.
Distance doesn't matter. All right.
Have
Take
a
care.
nice day. Bye.
Ciao.